Hello Virgo, this is Amber with Lives in Sync Tarot. Thank you so much for coming back. This is your reading for June 1st through 15th. I do want to say before we start that it is June, the 6th month, and so far I've been feeling that it is about how we deal with others, how we deal with our jobs that has to do with relation to other people, other individuals, that kind of energy. So that's what we've been dealing with mostly for this month so far, and plus it's the 6th month as in numerology. So to get started, your first major arcana card on the Fool's Journey is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it looks like there's some bad luck or some misfortune, or the feeling like you can't control things, the feeling like things are just out of control, but it's just because you're going through a phase in your life or a crossroads where things have to change and it feels uncomfortable, especially if you're used to things being the same or things being steady. The card that accompanies that is Foundation and Achievements, which is the Four of Wands. And this is about building a better home, a better foundation for yourself. For those of you who have been working on things, you will receive some sort of, like, it's a first step of stability within what you've been working on. So that's the area or moment that you are in right now. As relations to others open up, and what I feel from this is about your feelings. Okay, open up about what you need as far as what will ground you or what will make you stronger for these better foundations. Okay, for career, you have school. The answer that you are seeking involves going to school. So for those of you who want to go to school to achieve a better education, to further yourself in a job or a position, advancement in any area, this will be good for you to learn. Some of you want to go to school to do things like read cards, like read tarot cards, or something that has to do with the metaphysical, maybe to learn crystals or aromatherapy or something of that nature. That will be good too, because I feel like you want to care for others, or you want to share love for some of you. For your romance sector, you have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations bring you together. Okay, so I feel from that really that you all just are tired of being lonely, or tired of being alone, or tired of people not seeing the best in you or what you can actually give to them, or in a relationship, or for job. For some of you, I do feel like this is about job, like you're seeking the best job for you, where someone can actually see your qualities, and you can use them to help others as well. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Yes, thank you, Virgo. And that accompanies the open up in your other people or relationship sector. Open up about what you need. What do you need for your foundations? What do you need to be grounded? This is about you, and this is about your stability and your foundations and moving forward in your own life. And sometimes people are not going to see what you see or want what you want. So you have to be strong in that and your convictions, or what you believe, excuse me. Your higher self would like you to know worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay? So worrying is not going to bring change. Action brings change. Communicating. I'm hearing a lot about speaking yourself. Open up about what you need. Open up to new things, and stop worrying about things going bad. They're just going to go on the same path they've been going on. And to change that, you have to speak up or decide what you want. Okay? So now I'm going to do your full card reading for the first half of the month. And if you purchase a reading for me, this is considered the full spread, okay? So you have the Four of Wands in reverse. The Four of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles upright, Ace of Cups in reverse, Six of Swords in the upright, Two of Wands upright, and the Knight of Cups. Overall energy is the Death card in reverse. Okay, Virgo, hold on one second. Let me shuffle your clarifiers. Okay, so Virgo, with the Death card in reverse, it means that you're resisting something. Again, it was about you speaking your mind. Okay, so it's about, for you, satisfaction. It's time for you to get satisfaction. Okay, it's time for you to stop, well, not thinking about others, but thinking more about yourself. I feel like you've been given a lot of yourself and it's time to give back. But for some reason you're resistant. You're resistant to change because this change may be uncomfortable, because it may be something like changing a job or your home, something that you've been working on for a long time, and the change can be a little scary, and that's why you're a little resistant to it. But it is going to bring some happiness, some comfortability into your life, which it seems like you need or you want. So right now you are the Four of Swords in reverse, and that's about being restless. Inside you feel like you do want to change. You do need a change. Something needs to be different. Okay, because there's been a lot of stuff going on. You've been hurt. You need for, yeah, you want some change. You're restless for, it may even be a water sign, which is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It may be a Cancer that broke your heart and you want for things to go back to normal. You're restless for some change. But it just feels like change. It feels like you want change. So your emotions can be balanced, or you can be above or better than your emotions, is really what I'm getting from that. Okay, and then your challenge is the Empress in reverse. It's like you don't feel complete as a feminine energy. Like you think maybe it's you. I feel like for some of you there's an air sign in the mix. That's the challenge as well for this Cancer energy, if that's what you're in, and that's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And it looks like you're doing stuff with them, or seeing if there was a future so you can get past this hurt. But I would be careful with this air sign. They seem a little questionable. Yeah, they're not exactly who you think they are. And what I mean by that is they're moody, and their mood switch, and their ideas switch, and their feelings switch, and you need to be clear on that before you move forward with that. Okay, and you're just trying to release some burdens. It looks like you got a lot of stuff going on in your love sector, or feelings of love, because you just want to feel good. You want to feel reciprocated love because you've had a problem with that in the past, it looks like. You're waiting for someone to offer you, for you in love. It's that Cancer energy. For those of you at work, in the inside, it's like you've let go of some of the burden and trying to find new emotional fulfillment in your work. okay, where there wasn't any. You're just trying to stand up to try to move forward as far as work goes. Okay, in love, in the future, you have the Five of Wands, and that's a conflict of ideas, but getting over it, like working through it. It means that you're on speaking basis and things are going well. It's like you're speaking to each other, but you're still in the thinking phase of not knowing whether to move forward, because I feel like you're waiting on something. Yeah, you're waiting for them to have maybe a new passion or a new feeling, or even to get rid of some, I feel like for some of them, they have this energy where they want to be free or youthful, like a hippie sort of, and they need to get rid of that, or you're trying to see around that. For those of you at work, it looks like there was some conflict or a lot of stuff going on, and it stops and things are okay, but you're still trying to find something new. I don't know if it's a new position as much as it's a new way to move forward with some sort of new idea, or to get everybody to work together. So your hopes is to heal from whatever you were hurt from. And for those of you in love, it's this Cancer, or this energy of something not moving forward, okay, because it couldn't, because it relied on something else or somebody else. Your strengths is that you give because there's a bond, okay? You give the time, you give the effort because there's a bond, and there is a bond there. It's just that what you all want is different in love. In career, it's like this is a good job for you, or the job for you. It's just that everybody can't come together, and you're trying to get everyone to come together. Your fears is that your emotions will not be reciprocated. Your feelings will not be reciprocated. And that you'll be back to square one. You don't want to, this is what I get, you don't want to live in the illusion that everything is okay. You want things to actually be okay. So you're waiting. That's why you still hold on. Because you wanted to genuinely work out. And for this childish communication to stop. Or light communication to stop. You wanted to have more value, is what I'm really getting. Your weakness is the Six of Swords. Your weakness is not wanting to just walk away, not wanting to have missed out on something, not wanting to have taken the risk and just sat there. That's not what you want. You really want to try to work it out. Be careful not to make any foolish decisions, and be careful not to stand still too long either, because that wouldn't be true. That would not be true to yourself. In your environment, with the Two of Wands, you have an opportunity, okay? It's like something is going to be presented to you, and it's up to you whether you take it or not. And again, the same cards keep coming up. It's up to you whether you take it or not. You have to take the risk. But you want to stand still because you feel safe there, okay? But you have to take a risk on something. So you can move forward, okay? And I feel like it's going to give you an imbalance, but you'll see that it was all worthwhile in the end, okay? Your outcome is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, that means either your water sign starts acting normal and you get the offer that you deserve. At work, you all come to a sort of agreement, like an offering. Exactly, something new starts. This is either something stable in a relationship or a new job, a new proposition, okay? A new idea. That idea finally coming through, or a great idea being offered, okay? And it's important for you not to live in an illusion, okay, of the situation, to really think things through and to think clearly, okay? Not just to be amicable or friendly with others. The Knight of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords. Yeah, don't try to give in to the person that wants you to give in, okay? Still stand by what you want. Don't live in that, that idea that if you just act like everything is okay or just go with it or ignore how you're feeling, that it's going to change. It's not, okay? This water sign, or this moody, or this person that took back an offer, possibly, it will end in hurt for you if you don't think clearly. Yeah. Okay, Virgo, that was your reading. If you would like a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. That information is in the description box below. Thank you so much for listening to me do this reading for you. And check out the mid-month readings. Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you for the mid-months or the dailies. Thank you. Bye-bye.